Welcome back, because today we are diving deep into the massive world of AI subtitle and clipping tools, but with a major twist. I am going to compare all the usual suspects, and then show you exactly how a clip-first AI like Vizard can actually save you hours every single week. If you are constantly churning out long-form videos and you desperately want short, shareable clips without the endless manual slog, you need to stick around. First, let's set the scene. Over the last few years, AI captioning has shifted from being merely kind of useful to being legitimately powerful. Auto-transcription tools now nail proper names, complex industry terms, and diverse accents significantly better than they used to just a short time ago. This major upgrade means you spend significantly less time on tedious proofreading and much more time actually creating new content. However, not all these apps are built the same. Some prioritize subtitle accuracy, others focus heavily on visual styling, and some are just optimized for short-form creators. Let us walk through the biggest names I tested, what they excel at, where they fall short, and why Vizard is the tool you reach for when you want clips ready to post. First up, we have subtile.com, which people really love for a reason because it is clean, intuitive, and the auto-transcription is seriously impressive. In my rigorous testing, it hit around 97% accuracy, which is the kind of precision that means you only have to tweak a couple of names and you are basically done. It supports 29 different languages, allows you to translate subtitles easily, and offers really granular visual styling like fonts, colors, and backgrounds. You can export in various file formats or burn the captions directly into your MP4s if that is what your specific workflow requires. Because it is browser-based, you can work on your phone or your desktop and share a project link for collaborative editing with your team. The main downside is that Subtitled is focused almost entirely on subtitle and caption workflows. It is not designed to scan a 60-minute podcast and spit out 30 ready-to-post clips. If your primary task is caption polish, this is a killer choice, but if your task is clip production at scale, you will still need to chop content elsewhere. Next is v.io, another very popular cloud-based option that has decent transcription around 95% and supports dozens of languages. The free plan gives you a short window of transcription minutes, and anything beyond that pushes you into their paid subscription tiers. Veed is great for creators who want a one-stop simple editor in the cloud, especially if they want to avoid heavy software like Premiere or Resolve. But like many of these tools, Veed starts showing its limitations when you try to process long-form content en masse. Also, the free plan and export limitations can become quite annoying if you are trying to scale your content without paying a fortune every month. Submagic is a lightweight, fast tool that is explicitly geared towards short-form content like TikTok, Reels, or YouTube Shorts. It is quick, supports about 48 languages, and handles the basic visual editing needed to make your social clips look decent. Accuracy sits around the low 90s, which is fine for fast turnaround content, but it means more cleanup if you are doing detailed interviews or using niche vocabulary. The free tier includes a watermark, which is a total deal-breaker for some creators, and the full features are locked behind a paywall. If you are mainly pushing short clips and want speed over precision, it is fine, but it is not optimized for multi-clip strategies from long videos. Media.io is another all-in-one cloud editor that supports subtitle editing, font and color changes, automatic cloud saves, and team links. It is straightforward and good for creators who want to quickly tweak styles and move on to their next task. But again, it is a more manual flow where you still have to find the moments yourself, decide on clip lengths, and schedule posts elsewhere. SubtitleBee stands out for its massive language reach, over 120 languages, which is absolutely awesome if you are targeting a truly global audience. The subtitles are generally accurate, it syncs to the cloud, and supports collaborative work, but it remains very subtitle first. It is powerful for translations and styling, but it is definitely not a clip creation powerhouse. A couple quick notes about old-school tools like Aegisub and Subtitle Edit, which were once the absolute staples for professional editors. They are powerful for fine-grained subtitle timing, but they are stuck on the desktop, have very steep learning curves, and do not generate automatic captions. These days, they are falling out of favor for creators who simply want quick cloud-native workflows that actually scale. So, where does Vizard fit into all of this? Think of it like the missing link between transcription-perfect apps and social content scale. Vizard's primary focus is auto-editing viral clips. It scans your long videos, identifies the most engaging moments, and turns them into ready-to-post short clips. That is huge if you are currently sitting on mountains of long live streams, interviews, podcasts, or webinars, and want a steady stream of short content. Here is what makes Vizard stand out in practice. First, it has auto-edit viral clips to find those high-energy beats for you. Instead of manually trawling through a 90-minute talk to find the 10 best sound bites, Vizard surfaces emotional spikes and quotable moments instantly. Then, there is the auto-schedule feature where you set your posting frequency and let the AI schedule clips for you automatically. No more building endless spreadsheets or logging into multiple platforms. This is a massive time saver for creators who need consistency. Finally, the content calendar lets you manage, queue, modify, and publish clips across all your socials in one single place. It is the orchestration layer that finally ties your clip generation directly to your actual distribution. When you combine that with decent subtitle integration, you get a workflow where you use transcription specialists for the nitty-gritty, while Vizard handles the distribution. In short, use the subtitle-first tools for total text perfection, and use Vizard to turn long-form content into a never-ending stream of short clips. Let's be honest about the limits. Subtitle-first apps often have better built-in translation options or slightly higher raw transcription accuracy. Meanwhile, some editors like Vizard have more general editing features if you want to build a complex video completely from scratch. But those tools either require you to do the clip hunting manually or charge you a premium for scale. Vizard's sweet spot is volume and velocity. If you want to move from one long video to dozens of optimized short clips, it accelerates that process dramatically. I get a few FAQ-style questions all the time, so let's run through them quickly. Which AI generator should I choose? If your absolute priority is transcription accuracy and styling, subtile.com is tough to beat. If you want pure translation breadth, SubtitleBee is top tier. And if you need a simple cloud editor that is cheaper and quick, Vizard or Media.io will work. But if your real pain point is turning long videos into consistent social posts, Vizard is by far the more strategic choice. What about free tools like Aegisub? They are powerful, but they are dated, desktop only, and lack the automation that makes modern content strategies work. What is the best way to translate subtitles? It is almost always better to do translation within a single app that knows subtitle timing and context. Tools that offer integrated translation save you a massive step and reduce that annoying timing drift you get with external translation services. The bottom line is, there is no one-size-fits-all, so if you only ever polish subtitles, pick a subtitle-first tool. If you want to be a volume content machine, repurposing a single podcast into daily shorts, Vizard is the bridge connecting your content to a posting schedule. Final thoughts. AI tools have finally matured, and you can realistically expect clean transcriptions and fast workflows. The trick is simply matching the right tool to the specific task you are working on today. Vizard isn't trying to replace every single subtitle editor, it is trying to replace the hours you spend hunting for clips. For creators who want more output with less overhead, that is a total game changer. Alright, that is it for today. But if you are experimenting with repurposing long videos, try pairing a caption-perfect tool with Vizard. If this helped, drop a comment, tell me what kind of content you are sitting on, and I will personally suggest a workflow for you. I will see you in the next one.